Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the Tasty Challenge. I split this up into 3 parts because it was way too long. So this is Allison from the future. I'm sitting here in the kitchen and we're just gonna go through these meals. On the menu today we have classic hamburger, tri-tip with the rosemary glaze, as well as beef and broccoli stir fry. Let's get into it! Hamburger, classic hamburger. So upset. I went to go get ready to make these burgers and look at this. That doesn't say ground beef. Oh. Oh. I'll be back. Got the little fancy thermometer thing, but I do have a food thermometer, but it ain't like that one, okay? Theirs always looks so good. Mine looks like womp womp womp. Yeah, that was the final meal. We put it with a little crinkle cut fries and some salad. So on the scale for difficulty, I would give this a 1. Hamburgers, they're not difficult to make at all. For expense, I would also give it a 1. You're only buying, some ground beef, which you can get, for a couple dollars in a bun. Taste, I would actually give this recipe like a 1 or 2. So to be fair, they do call it a classic hamburger, but I felt like for tasty, they could have jizzed it up a little bit, they could have added some pancetta or something to it, but it was very bland for me. It was, it was just a regular hamburger, pretty normal, I don't know. But repeatable, yes. I don't really like homemade hamburgers, to be honest with you. I don't know why, but I feel like fast food hamburgers just taste better, but it just did not do it for me.
You got right in between one. What is this? Okay, you picked grilled. What is this? Grilled tri-tip with rosemary glaze.
Tri-tip?
What is a tri-tip?
I don't know. That sounds sure.
Perfect.
There we go with the pans again. You see, you gotta make all this stuff. I needed 4 different pans for this recipe. So I was making a side, you know. Like I said, this is just the entree, so you still gotta make a side. Okay, so they use a grill. I don't have a grill, so we just use our cast iron. Okay, to this day, I still don't know what a tri-tip is. I went to 2 different grocery stores and couldn't find it, gave up, and just bought a flank steak. I messed up though. I should have bought a thicker cut. The one I got was really thin, but I was gonna use that the next day for the beef and broccoli stir fry, so it worked out, but I didn't do this right. This is all me. I did not buy the right cut of meat. This recipe was pretty straightforward, pretty easy. We didn't grill anything. Like I said, I just used my cast iron, so for difficulty, I would give this meal like a 1 or 2. It really wasn't hard at all. The hardest part was making the glaze, and even that was easy, so I would definitely give that like a 1 or 2. However, you have to clean up, and it was a lot of cleaning up to do, like all them pots and pans. So that was annoying. For expense, I don't know how much a tri-tip is, and again, I couldn't find it. I'm pretty sure when I looked, like I googled it, it was like, you know, $20 to $30, so keep that in mind. The piece of steak that I got was $10, so you know, it wasn't bad at all, but it was too thin. It was way too thin. So this really only lasted us for maybe 3 meals, like in terms of 3 servings. This meal only lasted us like 3 servings, so you know, whatever. But it wasn't expensive. I think if you would have gotten the right cut of meat, it would have been a little bit more expensive. So I would give it maybe a 3. For taste, again, I used the wrong cut of steak and I didn't grill it. But the rosemary glaze was so good. I can definitely see myself making that again and drizzling it on any sort of beef, any steak, or even chicken. Like that glaze was really, really good. But overall, because I didn't really make it right, I can't judge it too much. But for me, when I made it and the way I prepared it, I would give it like a 3. But the glaze was really good. For repeatable, I won't be repeating this. It was a lot of work I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't like, you know, my regular weeknight food. So I won't be repeating this one.
Perfect.
stir fry. This was an easy meal. You just make the broccoli, you make the beef. It was easy. 1 or 2 on that scale, not bad at all. For expense, not expensive at all. You only have to buy the broccoli and then you buy the cut of meat. This meat was $10, but I also had a lot of stuff in my pantry. So like I had a lot of the seasonings. I didn't have to buy anything new except for ginger, and you can get like a little piece of ginger for like, you know, less than $1. So it wasn't bad at all either. For taste, it was okay. This is like a regular meal for us. It was good, but it wasn't like, you know, delicious. It was good. I would give it about a 3. It's your perfect everyday meal. It was good. And finally, repeatable. Yes, this is actually already in my recipe book. I just wanted to see if I could, you know, see how Tasty did it, to see if there was any extra flair. There's no extra flair. It's basic meal. It's a good meal, but just, you know, beef and broccoli. Add a little bit of rice, you're done. It's perfect. So yes, I will be repeating this, you know, probably at least once a month. All right, thank you guys for joining me for part 2. Part 3 will be released shortly, but it was just getting a little too long. So please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified when I upload part 3. And if you like this video, please comment. Let me know what your favorite recipe was, and I will see you guys next time.